Hello children, how are you? Hope that you are all doing well. This is Purna Chandramukhi Tota, your English teacher. Children, do you like stories? Oh, very good. You are all interested in stories. Now, we are going to discuss a story about a water animal. Can you guess what is the story? Oh, nice. The story is about the magic fish. It is in your English textbook for 5th lesson. Okay children, let us see what is the magic in the fish. Okay, are you ready? Before start the lesson, we have to look the overview of the lesson.
Children, in the overview of the lesson, we have pre-reading activity, reading activity, reading comprehension and vocabulary. Come on children, now we have a look at the learning objectives of the lesson. Learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to convert the given pictures into pictorial story. Read and comprehend the story. Read and understand the unfamiliar words like strange, pop-up, storm, palace, etc. in meaningful contexts. Also, you will be able to solve simple crossword puzzles using the opposite of the given words. Recognize the usage of new words and small phrases. Practice tongue twisters. Okay children, let's see the pre-reading activity of the story. Children, observe the pictures carefully and answer to these questions. What do you think is happening in the pictures? Yes, very good children. You are right. A dog found a bone and walking near a river. Dog noticed another dog in the water with a piece of meat. Dog had no idea that the image was of himself. Dog opened his mouth to catch other food as well. At the same time, his food also slipped into water. Dog lost his food and he was very sad as a result of his greed. Now, let us see the second question. Children, number the pictures as per their occurrence. Yes, here comes the first one. Here it is, second one. And it is third one. And finally, this is the fourth one. Children, coming to the third question, what do you learn from it? Yes, not to be very greedy. Well done, children. You answered all the questions correctly. Now, let us see what is in the lesson. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman named Abiram. He lived with his wife in a small hut near the sea. One day, a strange thing happened while fishing. He caught a big golden fish that could talk. The fish asked Abiram to let it go. As fisherman is very kind-hearted, he did. Wow, what a great fish, isn't it? Children, shall we do an activity now? Children, where does Abiram live? In a palace? In a small hut? In a big house? Yes, children, you are correct. Abiram lives in a small hut. Now, this is the time for another interesting activity. Children, arrange the letters to form the correct word. Good children, the correct word is G O L D E N, F, I, S, and H. Yes, golden fish. You have done very well. Okay, children, let us get into the story. When he returned home and said his wife about the fish, she said, "Hey, foolish man, it must be a magic fish." Abiram's wife became angry and asked him to go back to the sea and ask the fish for a big house with a huge garden. Abiram went back to sea and praised the fish. "Oh fish, please grant me a wish." Fish came out of the sea and said, "Let me know your wish." Children, just think, what did the fish do then? Let's see what happened next. Abiram asked a big house with a huge garden for his wife. The golden fish granted his wife's wish. After some days, Abiram's wife again asked him that this house is not enough. She wants to live in a palace. Again the fisherman went to the sea and asked the golden fish for a palace to live. The golden fish granted his wish. Children, see how greedy the fisherman's wife is. However, Abiram's wife was still not happy. She wanted to become the ruler of the sea. Abiram was hesitant, but he went to the sea and asked the golden fish for his wife's wish. Children, think and guess, what will the fish do now? The fish was very angry and disappeared when Abiram asked for his wife's wish. The golden fish cursed her greed by returning their little hut. Abiram went back home. He saw his little hut in place of the palace. Children, how is the story? Did you like it? What good things you learned from the story? Well done, children. That's correct. So, children, the moral of the story is greediness can lead to losing everything we have. Be happy with what you have. Okay, children? Children, let's do some activities now. Children, get ready to answer these questions. How many wishes were asked by the fisherman's wife? One, two, three. Yes, correct. The answer is 3. Very good, children. Let's do another activity. Children, here insert the missing letters. In the first blank, A, second blank, A, and in the last blank, E. Yes, correct. It is palace. Now coming to another activity. Children, choose the correct answer to this question. What is the nature of Abiram's wife? Kind, greedy, cruel. Yes, children, correct. The answer is greedy. Congratulations, my dear children. You have done all the activities very well. Okay, children, let's observe some meanings in the lesson. Children, see the glossary words and say along with me. Strange, unusual, pop up, appear suddenly, palace, royal or official residence, storm, a violent weather with strong winds, throne, royal seat. Children, write these words in your notebook and practice them until you learn. Now we have a look at the other activity. Children, complete the passage using the words given in the box. The words are golden, requested, wife, fishing, go, and hurt. Abhiram lived with his wife in a little hut near the sea. Every day he went for fishing. One day he caught a big golden fish in his net. The golden fish requested him to put it back into the sea. Then he let the fish go into the sea. Excellent, children. You did very well. Come on, children. Let's memorize the story by doing the comprehension activity. Children, listen these dialogues carefully and answer who said these dialogues to whom. First one. Oh, fisherman, please let me go. Very good, children. This dialogue is said by the golden fish to the fisherman. Second one. Foolish man, why did you let the fish go? Yes, you are correct, children. The fisherman's wife said to fisherman. Third one. Are you happy now? Well done, children. This dialogue is said by fisherman to his wife. Fourth one. Go back home. Your wish is granted. Yes, you are right. The golden fish said to the fisherman. And coming to the last dialogue, go to the fish at once. Think, children, who said this to whom? Yes, fisherman's wife said to the fisherman. Congratulations, children. You said all the dialogues very well. Children, now we are going to do the vocabulary activity. Are you ready? Children, make new words using the letters of the given word. See, the first one is already done for you. What is it? For the word fisherman, the new words are like this: fish, man, name, and she. Have you understood, children? Okay, now say new words to the word beautiful. Yes, correct. Eat, bat, fat, and beat. Then, coming to strange, what are the new words? Yes, star, yes, gas, and rat. The final word, that is throne. Say, what are the new words? Yes, one, hero, horn, and net. Well done, children. You said very well. Children, are you interested in solving crossword puzzles? Oh, nice. Let's see a crossword puzzle. Children, observe the puzzle and fill it with the opposites given. You must start with downwards first and follow number sequence too. Foolish. Opposite is wise. Happy. Opposite is unhappy. Big. Opposite is small. Near. Opposite is far. Grant. Opposite is refuse. And coming to the across words. Kind. Opposite is unkind. Tall. Opposite is short. Beautiful. Opposite is ugly. And the last one, serious. Opposite is playful. Excellent children, you did it very well. Let's see an activity in vocabulary. Children, read the following words and write at least one sentence about each. First one is given for you. Observe it. For the word hut, the sentence is the hut was near the sea. Okay, children? Let us write the sentences below. Pop up. The golden fish popped up out of sea. Surprise. Abhiram was very surprised when the golden fish asked him to let it go. Enough. Fisherman's wife told him that this palace is not enough for me. Grant. The fisherman asked the fish to grant him a big house. Ruler. Fisherman's wife wanted to become ruler of the sea. Well done, children. You are brilliant. Children, do you like tongue twister? Oh, good. Let us spell a tongue twister. Tongue twister means you have to say the given sentence as quickly as possible. Let's read it together. Fresh fried fish, fish fresh fried fish fresh, fish fried fresh. Practice the sentence. Okay? Let's observe some sentences that are taken from the lesson. Children, see the sentences. He lived with his wife in a little hut. Abhiram's wife called him. He caught a big golden fish. She wore a crown. Among these four sentences, we can see here in sentences 1 and 2, the verbs end with ed, whereas verbs in sentences 3 and 4, they do not end with ed. The verbs that end with ed are called regular verbs and other verbs are called irregular verbs. Children, all these verbs express completed actions. Okay, children, now let's do a vocabulary activity related to verbs. Children, now pick out regular and irregular verbs from the lesson and put them in the columns given below. Say the regular verbs. Lived, happened, surprised, granted, forced, and asked. And the irregular verbs are went, told, saw, came, sat, and began. Very good, children. You understood very well. Now, let's have a look at summary of the lesson. Here comes the summary of the story. The Magic Fish is a story about a fisherman who catches a magical fish. As he lets the fish go, it grants him a wish which was asked by fisherman's wife. His wife becomes greedy and asks for more and more wishes. Eventually, she goes too far and loses everything. The moral of the story is to be happy with what you have. Also, we have learnt about meaningful words in glossary, comprehension activities, vocabulary activities. In this, we have learnt about regular and irregular verbs. We have also practiced tongue twisters. Now, it's time for assessment. Children, listen the questions carefully and answer properly. The first question is, who is Abhiram? Option A, fisherman. Option B, businessman. Option C, plumber. And option D, farmer. The second question is, a strange thing happened one day. What was it? The third one is, how did his wife respond when he went home empty handed? The fourth question is, did the golden fish fulfill all the wishes of Abiram's wife? Why? The fifth question is, who was good natured? Option A, fisherman. Option B, fisherman's wife. Option C, stranger. Option D, fish. The sixth question is, make any five meaningful words using the letters from the word fisherman. The seventh question is, why did you let the fish go? Who said these words to whom? And the eighth one is, mention the three wishes asked by Abiram's wife. The ninth question is, what is the moral of the story? The tenth one is, if you were Abiram, what wish would you ask the fish? Children, write the answers to these questions and get it corrected by your teacher. Okay, children, let's meet again in the next module. Thank you, children. Happy learning.